This is Chris with Front Porch Football, where we take SEC football as serious as you do. Alright, let's dive into what the SEC East looks like with the dumpster fires that are Knoxville and Gainesville. Let's start with the Gators. What a bizarre and stunning turn of events in Gainesville for the University of Florida. Just days ago, I wrote that I thought McElwain was in trouble of losing his job if he lost to Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida State and finished with a losing record. Then all this stuff came out about him lying about death threats or not cooperating with school officials or something along those lines. Then Florida gets killed by Georgia and Jacksonville. Then McElwain leaves the field, smiling, holding his wife's hands as if he kind of resigned himself to the fact that his time as Florida's head coach was all over. So all of this is bizarre to me, and it's bizarre to recruits too, which is the biggest issue at hand in my opinion. Florida currently has one of the nation's best recruiting classes, but with turmoil in Gainesville, look for some recruits to decommit and sign elsewhere. Devad Wilson at cornerback out of Miami, Florida could easily flip to South Carolina according to Wilson's high school coach, which would be a nice addition for the Gamecocks. And rumors are circulating around Richard Garage that he may flip to Clemson, big-time offensive tackle recruit. Georgia also has a few shots at a few other kids as well, so whoever Florida ends up getting has their work cut out for them. Then there's Tennessee. This is truly baffling. Florida fires their head coach after 2 seasons in which he wins the East, while Tennessee remains winless in the SEC this season and keeps Butch Jones. Tennessee is hurting themselves by keeping Jones around this long. Brennan has this theory that Tennessee is going to keep Butch Jones another year because they are too cheap to buy him out. I think if they keep Butch, it is because of recruiting. If Jones leaves, the rest of the SEC East benefits yet again. Right now, J.C. Horn is strongly considering South Carolina and Clemson, and I wouldn't be shocked if he flips to one of those programs before it's all said and done. Dorian Gerald, the top-rated JUCO defensive end prospect in the nation, is going to flip to South Carolina. I'm pretty sure of that. Trey Dean could flip to Georgia. Shockey Jock Lewis could flip to Kentucky. So a lot of potential flips with Tennessee as well. So all this to say, Florida and Tennessee are both going to be ravaged recruiting-wise by the rest of the East, which means we could see a new order in the SEC East for the next few years with Georgia reigning supreme, South Carolina and Kentucky following. Both Florida and Tennessee are in a lot of trouble, not only for this season, but maybe for the next few seasons. Who they end up hiring and when they end up hiring them could be monumental in how the SEC East looks for the next few years. These are wild times in the SEC. Don't be surprised if up to 6 coaches aren't fired by the time the dust settles this season. So thanks for tuning in. This is Chris with Front Porch Football, and we look forward to visiting with you later. Bye-bye.